this. It feels like once we have chased all of these immigrants away, say they're gone tomorrow, that it will not have fixed the underlying problem that is government failing.
But you see, that's where I feel a lot of people are wrong.
Okay.
The issue may be about migrants, but it's far bigger than that. It's about fighting a system,
Okay.
which is a government system.
Okay.
And once people are able to stand up to their government
Mm-hmm.
and remove that system completely,
Okay.
it ushers in new opportunities for new governance and a new system to take over the country.
Is there a further larger revolution on the horizon then?
The revolution has already started.
And what does
The
it
minute
look like?
South Africans are not sitting on their phones
Yeah.
and they are on the streets demanding,
Yes.
trust me, it means this country will never go down.
Okay, so then that scares me a little bit, and I'll tell you why. I see the immigrant being made scapegoat, rightfully so. There's criminal elements, there's jobs being taken. I'm not disputing that, and I agree with you that they need to go. We need law and order. Okay, once they go, our economy is still stalled. Right? There may be some more job openings, but the economy is still stalled. We still don't have the infrastructure. We've still got crime. Who's the next target?
But you see, that's where the problem is.
But who's the next to blame?
There's
is my
no
question.
target here. The issue is with government. The issue is with the system.
But if we're saying
if
it's
the
with
system
government,
is allowing for migrants
Yeah.
to currently clog the system so that South Africa does not grow,
I hear you.
then the problem is not only the migrants, it's the system. So
I
when
hear
we
you.
fight the current system,
Yeah.
we remove the problem, which is the migrants that are not allowing us to fight the government. I said this in one of the interviews. Let me explain to you how.
Okay.
Let's talk about capitalism, for example,
Yes.
which is obviously we're in a mixed economy right now. Now, capitalism is the one system that has led us to come here where we are today, where we have millions of migrants that are unaccounted for because of cheap labor, right?
Okay.
With cheap labor comes how many other problems? Obviously, South Africans not working, the rich becoming richer, poor becoming poorer, poorer people become criminals because they need to survive. When they need to survive, they're going to end up fighting the rich. Obviously, that's a system, that's how it works. It's like a ripple effect.
Yes.
Now, if we're saying to the poor people, you have an opportunity to change the system.
Yes.
You can change your government.
I hear
And
you.
by changing your government,
Yeah.
it means dismantling all of these things at the same time. Because remember, let me give you an example. When we say that there's a lot of crime, migrants, whatever, right? What happens? There's more police visibility. When there's more police visibility, it's not justified migrants. When the police are there, they're not going to say, oh, no, I'm just chasing migrants down the streets. I'm going to ignore you while you rob a store. It's not going to work that way. Even those who are committing crimes, there's more police visibility for all crimes throughout, which is something we've never seen happening in the country before.
And I'm for more policing. That's
Yeah.
great. But come back to the idea of we've put a target on the immigrant. That's the problem that we have within the system. And we're saying there's this bigger systematic problem that we have to take on. What stops us from then saying, you know what the next problem is?
We're not putting
white
a
capital.
no.
They need to go next.
There's always been a target on white capital.
So
That's the thing. That's why the EFF
So now
is
we've
here today.
organized and we're seeing movement, we're seeing our power, and we're rallying behind the revolution. And first we're saying immigrants out. What's to stop the next target? Because we need a target. There always has to be someone to blame.
No, you see, that's where you and I will disagree.
There's
no
target. I'm asking the question.
The target is government. I repeat that again.
But it's pointed at immigrants.
No, the target is government for allowing the issue of illegal immigrants to thrive in the country. The target is government for not enforcing their own laws. The target is government.
But you're not marching on Parliament to take on Parliament.
No, we are.
You're
We've
chasing
been to
immigrants away.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No. That's not true. All our marches went to either a government building or a police station.
Yes.
Ours ended at the police
Sure.
station, Point Road. You know
Yes.
why? Because Point Road is one of those places with organized crime where
Yeah.
all of these Nigerians and all of these people are committing crimes.
Yeah.
There was one that went straight to the union buildings, which was not the first time we went to the union buildings, by the way. And all the other provinces went to a government building.
And so you're going to the building.
Yes, and
you're
we're
saying,
handing over a memorandum to government and demanding answers from government. And these memorandums that we're handing over, by the way, are listing the same laws that we have in the country that the government is meant to be enforcing. It's not sitting there and saying, we're going to tell you there's 2 million migrants, remove them. What? No, we're saying there are laws that you wrote down.
Yes.
And you said, in order for me to hire a foreigner, for example, I need to follow this process. Currently, you're the same government